Out of all the albums that came out on Friday, Killswitch Engage, Frank Turner, King Gizzard, Sleater-Kinney, all that stuff, and my goofy ass is covering this little-known album by... Crash, are you serious? Yeah, I know. I can hear your comments through space and time, but look, I'll get to Sleater-Kinney later this week, and I'll try to squeeze Frank Turner in there too. But people, you should know an album would have to be really good as hell for me to give it precedence over one of my all-time favorite bands. And well, holy shit. Stumbling across this thing was like getting hit in the face with a baseball, only to come to and find out that what hit you wasn't a baseball, but in actuality the freaking Hope Diamond. Where the fuck did these guys come from? Well, they come from Norway, but that's not what I mean. How in the hell did this band release an album this freaking transcendent? They're called Moron Police. Their back catalog contains a bunch of songs with titles like Super Mega Awesome Couch, Stomp That Goomba, and no shit, Teabag Your Grandma. But what I ended up getting instead may not just be an Album of the Year candidate, it may be one of the contenders for the tippy top. And nobody is freaking talking about it. Like, nobody? Nobody else caught this. None of you? Nope. I will not have that. Moron Police originally started as a goofy comedic metal band, if you couldn't already tell, but with this album, they took 5 years off, reinvented themselves into sort of a power pop, prog rock hybrid kind of thing, and decided to actually try taking themselves a little more seriously and make a great big old anti-war protest record. On paper, that idea sounds fucking dreadful, doesn't it? It'd be like if Ninja Sex Party decided their next album was gonna be Where Are You Now, My Son? Or if Psycho Stick decided to take off the silly hats and instead make goddamn hemispheres or something. But a boat on the sea? My god, they did it! The silly Norwegian bastards did it! This is one of the most colorful, most lush, most full and vivid and vibrant records I've heard all year. And like real talk, it's been a pretty good year for rock music so far, so that is saying something, people. The guitar work is complicated and noodly, but still infectiously hooky and riff heavy. The drums and percussion are all on point. There's some absolutely blissful piano and keyboard melodies all over this thing, and the vocal harmonies are just absolutely gorgeous. And that's only the stuff from the core members. In addition to all that, this record also contains a bunch of shit I totally didn't see coming. Gorgeous violin work, honest to god accordions on songs like Beware the Blue Sky and the Dog Song, and for almost the entire running length of the album, there is something I would have not expected from these guys or many other rock bands personally. Dueling saxophones. Again, what is it with rock and saxophones getting along so well lately? Has the curse of Kenny G finally been lifted? Like gorgeous saxophone and tenor saxophone laced prominently throughout this entire album, and they push it into sonic landscapes that are absolutely awash with blissful textures and almost symphonic style harmonies. It's absolute ear candy from start to finish. And again, this is from the same people who did... This album is just one of the most completely out of left field experiences I've maybe ever tackled in a quickie. It's so goddamn good. It's like these guys fell into a wormhole and got swapped out with an alternate dimension version of themselves that's like 1,000 times more talented and thoughtful. Seriously, what is it with these dudes? It's hard for me to even find a picture of this band that isn't all a herpy-derpy. But those guys went and made a record like this. This beautiful, bizarre, and gorgeous album that sounds like if Thank You Scientist had somehow become more and less sane at the same time, all while trying to do an impression of Mariana's Trench, trying to write a whole bunch of anime theme songs. People, please, I implore you. I know you've probably got a lot of stuff you're spinning right now, but set aside 30 minutes and check out what has to be one of the most pleasant surprises I've heard in years. This thing fucking rules. A Boat on the Sea gets 5 Sweetie Chans out of 5.
Super special thanks to Kyler Oram, Moon Madison, and Brandon Burnfeld.